out a couple of days ago about a new frontier in surveillance. And I just want just to illustrate to people, hang on one second, I'll pull something off the set over here. Pardon me for a second. We're talking road signs.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not like the kind we got here at TJ Maxx, but regardless. Tell me what's going on. So this is an actual thing.
Yeah, so that annoying road sign that's flashing at you to remind you that you're going 50 in a 35 could actually be spying on you. The DEA already has this put into many of their road signs, and now they're expanding this program even further.
So I drive, look, I'll fully admit, I drive around with a radar detector sometimes. We can't in Virginia or in D.C., but, I notice it goes off a lot of times when you're approaching those signs where it says you're going 55 miles an hour. I thought it was for speed purposes, but there's really more technology in with that.
Yeah, a lot of them have this license plate reading technology in there where they're tracking all of your license plate data, and in many instances sharing this with other agencies, whether that's federal agencies from the Park Service to the Postal Service or other local law enforcement.
And especially in an area like this, I mean, are we seeing it deployed around here, or is it certain areas of the country? Or
so the DEA is pretty hush about that. They just say that they're deploying it on roads they suspect drug traffickers to be traveling on. So just because you might be on the same road as someone who's a drug trafficker, all of a sudden your due process expectation is gone.
So when you're out on, let's say, 66, I mean, I know you have a lot of on 66, there's a lot of technology that's gone into all the renovations they've done on the road in the last several years. There are, when you use your Easy Pass, I know when Easy Pass rolled out years ago across the country, that was a main fear. In Pennsylvania, when they put it out, people thought, oh, maybe they're timing me, maybe they're going to get me with speeding this way with that technology. But Dan, a lot of people have accepted this as basically, this is just part of doing business, but for people who are fearful of it, it's a main concern.
Yeah, especially because it's shared with other agencies, as I mentioned earlier. San Diego Police Department shares theirs with over 900 different agencies, and as I mentioned, that ranges from things as mundane as the Park Service and the Postal Service to hundreds of other law enforcement agencies. So if they have your license plate clocked in San Diego on Saturday and then in Chicago on Sunday, they know exactly where you're going.
So we talked about Amazon a while ago when it came to facial recognition, something that they've been trying to market to police departments around the country. Is this, that they'll say it's for safety purposes. There's obviously a big market. This is big money for private companies as well.
Yeah, I mean, like you mentioned, the piece I wrote at the Weekly Standard about Amazon, I mean, they're profiting huge off of your face, selling that to law enforcement agencies, and it just came out today that they've actually been selling that to ICE to combat immigration as well.
You kind of want to make a joke about it, but in the reality, I mean, it can be frightening, and I think, too, you look at Apple rolled out new iPhones with the facial recognition technology, and I know a lot of people who won't set that up. You don't have to set it up, but they won't set it up for that very reason. Are people crazy for thinking that way?
I don't think so. I mean, like I said, it came out with Amazon. They're selling the technology. Why wouldn't Apple too? I mean, I know Tim Cook always talks about how he really cares about your privacy, and he was great in the FBI case in the San Bernardino shooting where he wouldn't decrypt the phone.
Right.
But you get the next CEO after Tim Cook. Who knows?
All right. Next time you're on, we'll have to talk about Gritty and what the hell's up with
my hero. My hero.
Dan King, Young Boys. It's good seeing you, man.
You too.